Remember Bonnie? But whatever happened to her wheelchair? ARH surgical specialist and Bonnie's mum, Dr. Sarah Goldsmid, explains.
Poor old Bonnie, I had to euthanize because she developed dementia, and that would be about 18 months ago, so we haven't actually had any use for this wheelchair. It's been sitting in our cupboard here. And Chumpy came along. Poor old Chumpy is a 7-year-old Dachshund. He's gorgeous, and he had spinal problems, as Dachshunds do, because he had a long spine, and they're really prone to getting disc herniations. And he had had one about a year ago and had surgery here and did really well and walked again and looked great and was having a good life until, unfortunately, he had another disc herniation just recently. So Chumpy was unable to walk. He deteriorated pretty quickly from being slightly wobbly to getting worse, and they really wanted to nurse him as a paralysed patient, and I was able to talk to them about long-term management. I had Bonnie for 10 years in a wheelchair, and before her we had Connie, who was another Dachshund, in a wheelchair. So I'm kind of the queen of long-term paralysed patients being managed in wheelchairs, and so I was able to talk to them about long-term care and all the issues with that. It's not something I wish on everybody, it's a lot of work, but they were really keen to keep managing the issues with the bladder and emptying the bladder and all the toileting stuff. And Chumpy was happy by that stage. Chumpy wasn't in any pain, just couldn't walk. I was a bit frustrated. Mm-hmm. So I thought, well, here's an ideal situation to give them Bonnie's cart. I'm not doing anything with it, and Bonnie would be very happy to have some other Dachshund enjoy her cart. Yeah. So I put Chumpy in the cart, and literally within 10 seconds he is charging around the building. He tried to take down a Malamute in the corridor, and he just took off. And I actually took him out of the cart to show them how to get them in and out of the cart, and suddenly Chumpy's going, no, I want to get back in. He was nudging it and kind of going up to it and wanting to get back in. As soon as I put him back in, off he took again. He just loved it.
So it's a new lease of life.
Absolutely. And gosh, he looked like Bonnie. He's almost the same size, so he just has the same attitude as it happens.
Well, that's fantastic. Yeah. So the moral of the story really is for any pet owner, don't give up on the care and help.
Well, certainly if you are able to, and like as I said, it's not for everyone. Not everyone can cope with a paralysed pet, but particularly a Dachshund, because they're not big, it's manageable to cope with their bladder and to deal with them in a wheelchair. If you've got time to do that and you have the ability, then absolutely it's they can have a long and happy life. And I think Chumpy will go on to have many happy days in his wheelchair.